今回はボス戦から始まります。
You can still survive this, Red Axe. Tell me where the Harbinger is, and I'll let you walk away.
Weakling. I should have guessed that southern witch had you caught in her web. She thought she could bend me to her will with her gifts and her honeyed lies, as though I needed the help of a sorceress to win the blood god's favor and lead Asavakul's horde. When Prague fell, I consecrated its streets with the blood of innocents. When the demons gathered to feast, I subjugated them and was exalted in the eyes of Khorne. He gifted me with this axe to bring death and ruin upon the old world. I told the witch that if she stayed in Prague, I would hang her head from my belt. She has gone to the Forest of Knives to seek the champion of Slaanesh. Her pretty lies will serve her well there.
That was a mistake. If you'd kept her close, you might have survived this. Time to meet your god, Uthgrim Red Axe.
Fool. You think I fear death? I offer it freely as a gift to Khorne. Blood for the blood god!
このボスのジャンプ攻撃、後で気づいたのですが、入り口のところにいれば安全だったようです。周りの血の流れている像を破壊しないと、攻撃が通りません。この入ってきた段差があるところが、ジャンプ攻撃の安全地帯のようです。着地後のタイミングを狙うのと、像を破壊した際に、攻撃できるタイミングができるので、そこを狙います。像は先に壊そうとすると鳥が出現しているため壊すことができません。
Too much pressure. I don't want to.
ダメージ与えられる瞬間を狙ってどんどんダメージを与えます。1メモリ削れました。フィールドが小さくなります。
Harbingerdon't want to explode.
接近戦で戦ってもいいのですが、状況が把握しにくいので、遠距離で戦うことをお勧めします。さらにゲージ減らすとまた狭くなります。ザト敵も湧き始めます。防御力のスキルを使い、リソースが切れたら、離れて回復が良いと思います。基本的にはゴリ押しでもなんとかなります。
Leave the axe to me, dwarf. Do not touch it, lest you forfeit your soul.
By the ancestors! Get that cursed thing away from me! I want no part of it.
Your courage and skill have saved a great many lives. Uthgrim Redax is dead, and his warband has been scattered. It will take many years, I suspect, but Gorchev and his people now have a real chance at rebuilding Prague.
Yet we're still no closer to catching the Harbinger.
Did Uthgrim tell you anything before he died?
She made the same offer to Redax that she did to Kessler. Uthgrim said he didn't need her help to take over Kuhl's horde, and threatened to kill her instead. Said she'd gone to seek the followers of Slanesh in the Forest of Knives. Never heard of it myself.
I would not expect you to. It's an ancient place, deep in the frozen wilds of Norska. An elven city used to stand there, long before the coming of chaos. If the gods are with us, I may be able to open its waystone and allow us to travel there.
One more thing. Redax called the Harbinger that southern witch. What's that supposed to mean?
From Uthgrim's perspective, anyone not from the Chaos Wastes is a southerner.
Well, if she's not from the Wastes, who is she? Someone from the old world? Maybe even the Empire?
It would explain how she was able to recruit Kessler and carry out the attack at Nuln.
Don't be ridiculous. If she were from Nuln, the witch hunters would have found her and dealt with her long before she'd become a threat.
We'll know the truth soon enough. For now, let's return to the forest. I must make preparations for the next phase of our journey.
ウォーハンマーは会話が長いですね。
Too much pressure.
By the gods!
I am ready to open the waystone to the Forest of Knives, Kila Gunnarsdottir. I trust you are prepared. The path ahead will be perilous indeed.
Nothing could be worse than what we saw in Prague, Elf Lord.
Do not be so sure. The forest lies in the heart of Norska, which sits at the edge of the Chaos Wastes. The winds of magic blow wild there. corrupting everything they touch with the power of chaos.
There's much more to it than that, High Lore Master. Much more. Do you want to tell her, or shall I?
What's he on about now?
Of all the Chaos gods, Slanesh is the one my people dread the most. We know her as she who thirsts, because she craves the souls of elvenkind more than any other race. Slanesh is the god of excess. She corrupts by fulfilling one's darkest wishes and deepest hungers. In ancient times, her secret cults flourished among my people.
You see, Dwarf? Not even the high and mighty elves are safe from the temptations of chaos.
Once we reach the forest, I will remain close to the Waystone, where its energies will conceal my presence. I cannot risk drawing the attention of the cult until our mission is complete.
Not to worry, High Lore Master. I will see to it that the dwarf receives all the help she deserves. Cast your spell, and let us depart.
新マップへ移動します。雪国マップ。
Sigmar's bones! How did you get here?
I was going to ask you the same thing. Unless I miss my guess, you're a long way from home. Who are all these people?
Imperials and Kislevites, captured by Norse raiders. They bring their captives back to Norska as slaves, or sacrifices to their foul gods. We're the lucky ones. We managed to escape. But we quickly learned that without a ship, there was no way to make it back to our homes. So we ended up here. We found the ruins of an old elven city deep in the forest, and plenty of food to eat. For a time, we thought we were safe. Until Skraeling arrived.
Skraeling?
Fergun Skraeling, a Norse warlord who joined Asavar Kul's horde. When Kul died at Kislev, Skraeling and his war band fled here. They've taken over an elven temple at the heart of the forest and desecrated it with their foul rituals. Now, Skraeling's people hunt us through the forest. Some they kill, others they drag off to the temple. Soon, there won't be any of us left.
I don't suppose Skraeling has any dealings with a sorceress who calls herself the Harbinger.
How did you know?
Klimt, I need to get inside that temple. Can you help?
I wish I could, friend. But right now, I have more urgent problems to solve.
Impertinent wretch! We are agents of the Empire.
Pay no mind to him, Klimt. What's wrong?
Every time my people try to leave camp and hunt for food, Skraeling's men are waiting for them. We've been trapped here for weeks, and there's nothing left to eat.
If I deal with Skraeling's men, will you help me get inside the temple?
Alone? Are you mad? Skraeling's men are vicious killers.
Don't be fooled by my cheery disposition, friend. I've left a trail of bodies from here to Nuln. Skraeling's men are in for a rude surprise. Ah!
Forged by the gods!
天秤ごとに奴らを倒しに行きます。 敵は、腕が歯になった敵がいます。
Don't want to explode.
ちょっと距離を取ったりしてくるので、微妙に倒しにくい時があります。象徴と印を何とかしろということなので、対応します。近づいて丸ボタン、赤いであれば、そのまま攻撃してしまえば大丈夫です。
I'm out of fuel right now.
新マップということなので、特にでかい敵は得ません。ゲージ溜めたままなのは癖ですね。
Too much pressure. Gods!
ヘルミゲージは、本的に体力の回復と攻撃方法が変更されるので、移動速度が上がるなどはありません。なので、倒した後の移動時間の方が長いため、もったいない感があります。ドワーフエンジニアがそうなのかどうかわかりませんが、スキルポイントがシビアじゃなくなったような気がします。発売当初やった時は、スキル振りに悩まされて、結局初期スキルのままなどがありましたので、 強化生ですね。家に着くまでが遠足と言いますけど、ゲームではめんどくさいですね。カットも考えましたが、ゲームを買った人が強制的に戻れると思われても何なので、そのままにします。クレムトの元へ戻ります。
Good news, Clemt. The forest paths are clear. Best get your hunters busy.
I can't believe it! What is your name, friend?
I'm Keela Gunastottir. This is Witch Hunter Voss.
Well, we're in your debt. The camp isn't much, but you're welcome here. We've a merchant, if you've got any gear to sell. There are shrines as well, if you wish to offer a prayer to the gods. I need to tell my people the good news. Come back to me when you're ready, and we'll talk more about the temple.
今回はここで終了です。ご視聴ありがとうございました。良ければチャンネル登録お願いします。